Breaking news, a new strain of coronavirus known as COVID-19 has begun shutting down some areas of the world.
It can be said that the world revolves around fundamental truths.
With new announcements overnight of events being postponed or canceled.
And that within these truths, there is inherent conflict.
The sports world is turned upside down as it's forced to adapt to a new normal.
The concept of normalcy, a mere construct, driven by the idea that the past dictates the future.
Fans questioning, when will sports return?
The bigger truth, that is rarely the case. Instead, in a battle of old versus new, most often it is not order that reigns, but those who adapt to adversity.
Number one, pound for pound in the world, Vasily Lomachenko.
A second fundamental truth is that those in power fear danger. For 13 years, Vasily Lomachenko has been not just dominant, but historic, with nearly 400 amateur victories, and even better as a pro.
Lomachenko has made really good fighters quit.
Ascending not just to the top of his division, but the top of the pound-for-pound rankings.
He takes the WBA crown. He takes the WBO crown. He is now the WBC world champion. He wants to be undisputed.
And now, the three-belt champion refuses to shy away from the biggest test in boxing. The most feared opponent, at the most crucial crossroads, at the most dangerous time.
The showdown with Vasily Lomachenko will happen.
Over the past 4 years, Teofimo Lopez has taken the sport by storm, one blast after another, culminating in seizing the only lightweight belt Lomachenko doesn't own.
Oh, what a big shot by Lopez! He has done it!
While showing no intent to back down.
Get him the out of my face.
Which reveals deeper fundamental conflicts. Youth versus experience. Sublime skill versus brute force. Legacy versus future. As always, only one can prevail. This is blood, sweat, and tears. Lomachenko versus Lopez. In the fight capital of the world, life begins to return to its natural cadence. And here, that has long included the sweet science, a sport notorious for ideal matchups that never come to life. However, this time, it will be different. As the boxing world looks to end the year with the right bout at the right time. Perhaps the brightest rising star in boxing, and certainly the brashest, has called for this fight time and time again. And now he's earned it. One ferocious finish at a time.
I got, I'm not gonna say hate in my heart. I got a lot of rage.
Big shot, crumbles him to the ground.
I love violence when it comes to boxing. That's why when I go out there, I don't try to leave it to the judges.
Oh, a huge left hand. This fight is over.
If I have the opportunity to leave it in my hands, then we're gonna make sure we leave it in my hands.
Oh, and he floors him, and this fight is over.
Everything in my life is an obstacle, just another stepping stone that I gotta overcome.
That was as devastating a knockout as you will see.
I think a lot of people don't know Teofimo at all yet. I don't think anybody even knows what I'm capable of doing.
Oh, great, this goes down within the first minute.
There ain't nobody in this planet that could take my son, and I'm saying it right now. We're gonna take everybody by storm.
I'm different. I'm a different breed. I know it.
Oh, what a body shot that scores the knockdown. How do you like that? Teofimo Lopez, showstopper. Watch for the celebration. Here it comes.
Beautiful, beautiful. There you go. Oh, man, he gonna feel that. Finish with me.
Digging. That's it. Here you go, Tim. There.
He's gifted in every aspect. He's different from everybody else, you know. He sees things that nobody else sees. What makes my son more dangerous, he adapts to the fight fast.
Let's go, champ. Let's go. Get it, baby. Get it, baby. Get it, champ.
Stuff that he does in the ring is just unbelievable. I know we're gonna keep on winning impressively. He's getting better. He's just destroying everybody. Imagine, you know, fighting for all 4 belts. It's amazing at this age with only 15 fights.
People say I'm too young to take this challenge. Like, too young? Nah, I'm gonna take the challenge. I want a challenge. I want someone to bring out the best in me. I want that. I want everybody to see. I want to see myself what I could do, what I know I could do. And now I have that opportunity. When it comes to my boxing, this is what I know. This is what I'm great at. This is what I was destined to be. And I'm not gonna let that go.
On the far side of the country, Vasily Lomachenko seems unfazed by his opponent, as he takes time out of his busy training schedule for media obligations.
I always feel challenged.
Chin down, eyes up. Yep. Make sure you're nice and tight, Loma.
It doesn't matter, Teofimo. I want all titles. Undisputed world champion. I understand,
Okay, I understand. Good. Very nice. I think I like that. Bring up Teofimo.
Okay, cool.
В три раза больше рука, чем у меня. На подписание, в смысле?
Да нет, вот сейчас. His biceps and triceps bigger than my 3 times. It was my goal, it was my dream. Now I'm very close to this.
I think we got it, man. Thank you, champ.
Good night.
Lomachenko's determination has made him undisputably one of the world's greatest boxers, and arguably the greatest pound-for-pound fighter, with unparalleled footwork to match.
I saw personally that an opponent is looking for Loma. And the Loma gonna be behind it, tapping on the head.
He can clown anybody.
My strong suits, it's boxing IQ, it's speed and technical boxing.
Technical precision so dominant, he made 4 challengers in a row quit in their corner.
It looks like he's saying he didn't want any more. No, he's shaking his head no.
Corner of Sosa says that's it.
That is it. Fight is over.
As Lomachenko and Lopez headed on a collision course, controversy emerged in the form of Richard Comey, who injured his hand and was unable to take the fight with Lomachenko, leading to a match with Luke Campbell.
We have some strategy and some plans how we need to organize this fight. Поэтому мы предложили тогда отбоксировать за ВБЦ с Кэмпбеллом. Лопес боксирует за IBF, и потом мы, я завоевываю ВБЦ, он завоевывает IBF, и мы после этого организовываем поединок. Тогда эта стратегия и план, но, по-моему, с нашей стороны это все шло.
As a result, over 2 blistering rounds, Lopez seized the IBF title.
And there it is! He has done it!
Vasily, you famously said, "Who is this Teofimo?" Now he is a world champion. Do you want to fight him to unify?
Yes, of course. Now he's a world champion, and welcome to my club, and see you in April.
Very ambitious plans then for Vasily Lomachenko in 2020, Max.
With the IBF title secured, Teofimo Lopez placed himself on an inevitable trajectory, with Vasily Lomachenko to unify the division's belts. A matchup that the boxing world, and especially avid fans, wanted as soon as possible. With the date set, strategy sessions followed.
Look at that weak
jab he's throwing. He's not a rough fighter. We got to rough him up. That's all we got to do.
Team Lopez's goal? To do what no other fighter has done. Find an Achilles heel within the pound-for-pound great.
It's all about just him throwing like a lot of punches. Even if he doesn't hit you with the jab, he'll just keep on putting it there just to bother you.
A lot of pitter-patter punches.
Yeah, exactly. So as soon as he jumps in with the jab, what he does, he tries to start pivoting to the right. That stepping to the right is not gonna help him. What else does he have? We have millions of things that we do that he doesn't know. As soon as my son hits him with a good one, all that goes to the floor, you know?
Nothing.
Everything is gonna be about my son adapting to that style, and once he adapts to it, it's just the beginning of the end. That's the way I see it. Man, I've seen enough, man. Let's go.
While Senior focuses on the big picture, Junior is all about putting in the hard work. Lopez believes he will bring something to the ring that Lomachenko has never faced before.
The ones that he's fought, y'all some I blame these other fighters for being and why I say that is because y'all respect this man so much, like he's a god. This guy ain't no Floyd Mayweather, this guy ain't no unstoppable dude. These guys ain't me, and they don't think like me. I'm young, I'm hungry, I got balls, big balls. This is a fight game. So it's like, Teofimo gotta be the one to do it. By all means, I'll be the one to do it then.
It's not easy to remain on top. With each fight, one must prove one's greatness. And Lomachenko is no stranger to proving his worth, no matter the opponent.
We need to train eye and eye muscles. Eye movements can influence on the fatigue. Fatigue, it's a mental. It's not muscle, it's mental.
For Loma, mentally is very strong. You have to be mentally strong to do that stuff, to get you stronger.
We can compare results from camp to camp, from preparation to preparation, and he become faster ever before.
We need to prepare with a schedule. We need to sleep, we need to eat, we need to train. That's it. My father has a plan, he has a strategy. Of course, it's not be like other my fights. We changed our system, we changed our training, because then it was a featherweight. We train only for speed reaction. And after, then I go up another weight classes. Of course, we add physical training, we add weights and power, of course. It's harder, of course, it's harder show my skill, because if you boxing with your size, it's more easily. But then you fighting with guys who bigger than you, and they are top fighters. It's not easy, and you always need be focused.
No matter whom opponent is going to be, we're going to be prepared. But I don't think we ever saw opponent who pushed him to be 100% what he's capable to do in the ring. If Teofimo can push Loma to be at his 80% what he's capable to do, he can tell he already won. I don't think Teofimo is capable to put Loma 100% capability what he can do in the ring. I think for Teofimo, he will learn his lessons. He will step in and he will find out where he is and where he belongs. Teofimo doesn't even imagine where he's walking to, what kind of a fight he's walking into.
He's a good fighter, he's a world champion, and he has a very good power, speed. He is a smart boxer. I don't like it compare me and my opponents. I just want to show in the ring. To solve my puzzle, I think it will be very long for him.
Easy, man.
Life, as in boxing, has a way of throwing an unexpected punch. And in 2020, that punch landed worldwide.
The World Health Organization has now declared it a global pandemic.
As the original planned date for their fight in March faded into the distance, so too did any sense of normalcy.
CDC is announcing the first instance of person-to-person spread of the new coronavirus in the United States.
The world turned upside down. The sports landscape inevitably altered, with no makeup date in sight.
Our fight's supposed to be March 30th, so he came in February to start preparing for the fight. Spent here a couple of weeks, things start happening. And when we find out the fights are being canceled, they just went back to Ukraine and waited until it's gonna be coming back.
Yet few things burn deeper than the desire for competition.
Let's get ringside to Vegas at the MGM Grand, and that's where we find our reporter, Bernardo Osuna.
As a result of the COVID-19 pandemic, health and safety is of the utmost importance for everyone involved in this, the first ESPN on-site production.
With the world and boxing slowly adapting to the new normal, the focus shifted back to wanting the best versus the best. And the matchup between Teofimo Lopez and Vasily Lomachenko received a new date.
In Lomachenko, you're fighting a guy who's #1 pound for pound on many, many lists.
This guy, man, he's better off at 130, 126, and I'm gonna make sure that come October 17, we're gonna bring him back down to 130.
Resulting in the return to the rhythms and routines of training camp.
1 year ago, when Teofimo started talking about me, then we start organize this fight. He won a world title. Now he's a world champion. That's why I said, welcome to my club. I wanted to say big thank you for him and for his father, because they promote our fight and I don't need to do any smoke talking.
In a few interviews, Teofimo mentioned it's kind of like personal. I wanted to ask where that personal came from. What happened? Did Loma say anything bad to him? Did Loma ever disrespect him in any way? He was always respectful. He's a jealous. He's a jealous how much Loma has attention from people, and he wants to get that. Jealousy. It's worse than a fear.
We have a little bit different rules in our country. You can't just talk, то ты должен быть готов, что тебе сделают больно. Если бы дома это было бы, он бы знал, что так нельзя разговаривать. Я уже говорил об этом. Если ты что-то говоришь, ты должен будешь доказать это в деле. Я говорю, жалеть я его точно не буду. Если мне предоставится шанс сделать ему больно, я буду ему делать больно. Then I was in a Commey fight. I saw a very interesting first round, but in the second round it was a very lucky punch from Lopez. It was lucky. Before I said I don't need to do trash talking, now I start to trash talk.
Loma, he is hearing Teofimo, but at the same time, he's just letting go. He's not here. He's coming into the ring with 100% clear head.
I have a goal. I have my dream. I need to do just my job.
On the other side of the country, Lopez returns to the spotlight without missing a step. And for the 23-year-old, this is more than just boxing. It's a grudge match.
Yeah, this is personal. I think that for sure it is. I just think that he's a conniving son of a. In order to get respected, you gotta give respect. And the way you carry yourself and the way you look at certain people, man, I've seen it. I've been around you. Don't like it. I know how he may approach me as more like piece of gum on his shoe or something, you know? Like, who is this? Let me take this off, you know? Like, ew, this is nasty. I think it's like more discussed. Like, I shouldn't even be mentioned. I appreciate it, don't worry. Cool with me. You too.
Welcome to the life of Teofimo Lopez.
Champ, let's do it, baby!
Superstar in action.
I'm an entertainer, man. Gotta entertain. Gotta have that it factor. Like, I really work on this, man. I really try to perfect my craft.
We're gonna kill this guy, man. Oh, God.
We're not going the distance. Somebody's going down. Homeboy's gonna be expecting big shots. Next thing you know, he's gonna see a whole different
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, we didn't train for this. And he's gonna try to do all this do all that trying to figure it out. It's gonna be over. I can't wait to knock this out.
A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. A lot of sacrifices, man.
15 fights in, already a world champion, fighting for all the belts to become undisputed world champion on my 16th fight. Damn, that's sweet.
Ooh. And that's how you do it. Yeah. Oh, we coming.
In boxing, while supreme confidence can be a gift,
Ain't no me.
talk only goes so far. And inside the ring, years of sweat equity can vanish in an instant.
There you go, beautiful. I like that.
The man who owns 3 of the division's belts has built a legacy based on some of the greatest tactics, tenacity, and timing the world has ever seen.
It's all over. How about that?
Yet perhaps in no arena does the last performance matter less and the next one matter more. The IBF champion's power, brashness, and finishing instincts, bringing a trajectory and opportunity that may not come twice.
You haven't seen nothing yet.
On October 17th,
One more, baby.
nothing will matter except the result. Next time on Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Lomachenko versus Lopez.
When I'm in sparring, I put it on medium. And then when I'm at the fights, I put that thing on turbo.
Teofimo Lopez, the new champion. To the champ.
I hope today I will catch big yellow tail.
Previously on Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Lomachenko versus Lopez.
I always feel challenged. It doesn't matter, Teofimo. I want all titles. Undisputed world champion.
Oh, beautiful. 15 fights in, already a world champion, fighting for all the belts to become undisputed world champion on my 16th fight. Damn, that's sweet.
And that's how you do it.
If Teofimo can push Loma to be at his 80%, what he's capable to do, he can tell he already won.
To solve my puzzle, I think it will be very long for him.
Yeah, I respect this man so much. Like, he's a god. This guy ain't no unstoppable dude. It's the fight game. Teofimo gotta be the one to do it.
Easy, man.
Who is Teofimo Lopez? Who is this guy? I don't know. Why they talk about Teofimo? Keep that energy. I'm gonna make sure you understand that I'm not here just to talk my shit. I'm here to actually really do my thing. And if they gotta translate that to you, just look in my eyes and you'll understand. You ain't nothing but to me.
You know what? I I don't understand Lara what he said because I don't understand English. So maybe it's not very, it's not working with me. I boring just about fight and what happened in the ring.
In spite of the ongoing and heated vitriol between Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, it seems to have little effect on the routines and light-hearted nature between Vasily and his trainer from a young age, Anatoly.
They have a very good relationship. I see Anatoly and Vasily much more than father and a son, than a boxer and a trainer.
8, 3, 7.
I never feel like father or trainer. He always stay for me father, always. On the training, in the house, in the life, always for me, it's just a father. Not just, but it's only father.
Чего? Не, голову. Да как спорно, он же в сетку попал. Ну? В смысле задумался? Не, было же такое, было. Не было бы счета, бы он бы...
I seen them arguing a lot of times.
Да какой кубок, пап? Да ну хорош, ну неинтересно реально, отвечаю.
Guess what? Every argument comes out where senior gonna be the right one.
Ходишь пешком, ну мне не нравится.
He's more patient.
Ну динамики нет, ну в натуре не... А?
It's a 10-10. One more point and somebody's gonna be a winner.
I don't like it. It's not interesting for me because it's too slow. It's slow game. It's for old man game. I play with my team because it's a good emotion for my team. That's why I give him win this game.
Lomachenko is a foundation for the house. You can't see foundation for the house, but the house stays on it. That's what Lomachenko is. Anatoly put his life in Vasily. Everything he did for Vasily. Why Vasily in this position? Why Vasily here, everybody knows as a Vasily Lomachenko? Because of Lomachenko.
It's not me. It's father. Father made me. Father explained me. Father worked with me. Then I start my pro career. I wanted to finish my fights knockout. But father explained me, hey, stop, it's not your style another one. You had another side, stronger side. After I thinking about his word, I hold 3 belts now.
Vasily says, me and my father, we're just like a video games. My father has a joystick, and I am a little thing running on a TV screen.
My father has a plan, he has a strategy. It's his game, you know. I just a player. I just do what he say me, because I believe him, and I believe him 100%. I believe him, and we do this.
Over 2,400 miles away, family also plays a crucial role in the life of the undefeated knockout artist inside the gym. Teofimo Lopez Sr. has long been the master strategist behind Junior's dominant ascent in boxing. Yet the strain of their 15-0 record has taken a toll.
I love my father to death, man. He ain't perfect, but who is? My relationship with my father, it's not the same. Yeah. Not the same. I still love him, but it's not the same. I think that he got too caught up with this whole boxing world. I have an on and off switch for a reason. And my father, man, I love him to death, don't get me wrong, but this boxing world, man, you gotta make sacrifices. You gotta make a lot of sacrifices, that's for sure. And I'm hurt by the relationship that we have. I mean, we make the most out of it. At least I do. But I wish that my father could be my father sometimes, rather than just always my coach.
Remember, the plan is to back this guy up. Lomachenko, we gotta back him up, so we gotta do it ahead. It's fun. Practice how you gonna do it.
What excites me is the fact that when we're in the gym and training, he's my coach, but at least I still kind of feel like, all right, that's still my father in some sense.
Come on, wake up. Let's go.
And I think as time goes, you know, I'm very excited for this fight because maybe it might change, but maybe it won't. I think that's just the way our relationship is now.
Give everything you got right now, all right?
But the thing is with myself is that I don't let boxing get in between my relationships with that. I don't always talk about boxing. I've learned now it's just, that's my coach. That's still my father. But, you know, I think that I got to a point now where it's just like, all right, this is, I need what's best for me. I can't make him happy no more. I just gotta do something for me for once.
You're good. That's great.
My dad, man, I looked up to him. But I think now it's time that I look up to myself and I move forward.
In spite of the high stakes and higher intensity of his upcoming fourth title defense, for Vasily Lomachenko, a long weekend off allows a chance to escape almost all noise, except for that of nature.
Well, today is a 30-day day off, no training, relaxing day, so we're going fishing. One of the most liked things in Loma's life, he likes fishing. We're going to Anacapa Island, about maybe hour and a half away from Channel Islands. And then we're gonna try to catch some yellow-tailed tunas, maybe barracudas. Maybe we're gonna go on the bottom to catch some rockfish.
We went to this island 5 or 6 years. I know this place. I hope today I will catch yellowtail, big yellowtail.
The two big fishermen here, two big fishermen. It's a manager and champ. This is a ocean fishing, so manager have more ability here. But if it's lake, on a lake, absolutely champ is not pound for pound #1, but he is a big man in lake fishing.
Ocean whitefish.
Today I guess gonna be better. We'll see, but I guess.
Half an inch too small. 1 inch too short.
We got another one hanging here.
That's a keeper.
That's dinner.
Good one. Oh, good one.
Who's the leggings on?
Now was a little competition. I like this feeling, then fish catch your hook.
Try to wind on him as soon as, every time you get
I don't want to rush. And you work with fish. And it's very interesting feeling. I like it. Lomachenko. He always make a video and just to see. He is just looking.
Somebody take big fish and take a good emotions and share good emotions. And all together we share each other. This is a good part of the brick.
Calico bass. Big calico bass.
Хорош.
Вот это рыба!
Рыбища. That's huge.
This the man right here.
Да. But hit it like a man.
Yeah.
Number uno.
Last training, it's a regular training. A couple of weeks later, we gonna increase intense. We don't need to make extra pressure for our brain now. This is one of the best way for that. At least 6 days a week, you need to concentrate. Here, no concentration.
You don't think about another things. You're relaxed and thinking about nature, thinking about water and fishing. That's it.
On the other side of the country, for Teofimo Lopez, a day away from the gym still finds him devoted to his most prized possession.
What's that? That's the belt?
Yeah, that's the belt.
Wow.
Check that out.
Wow.
After this fight, I'm gonna have 4 more of these in the
Definitely.
case. All right, let's eat.
So this right here is baleada. So the history behind it goes that this is like one of the main staples in Honduras. And it's basically just tortilla, fried beans, cheese, and cream. So how much of this can you eat, man? Can you pig out or you gotta chill?
No, I gotta chill.
Yeah, you gotta chill.
I haven't had baleadas in ages, man. It's been a long time.
Because you don't chill, that's like another 2 hours in the gym, right? We all grew up in Sunset Park, Brooklyn.
I grew up with his father.
We all grew up with his father. Yeah. Our family immigrated here from Honduras, where most of us are the first generation Honduran Americans here. Tough times, you know, but the good thing that our family, we always been hardworking people.
Yeah.
And no matter what we do, we always hardworking people.
Always found a way.
Always found a way, you know. It amazes me because he has accomplished so much in so little time. But at the same time, I'm like, you know why? It's something that he worked hard for, because we've seen all the blood, sweat, and tears that he put into the sport. It wasn't just like he woke up one day like, I want to be a boxer. Like, he's been doing this since he was a little kid. But it all paid off. I guess your father had a vision of some sort, you know what I mean? Your father started grooming you early. He had a vision.
You know, in Latin culture, we have a saying that la sangre llama means that the blood calls. So I'm a firm believer that he has his father's blood in him, and his father was never a small dude. His father was, you know, height, you know, and his father was strong. So when it came to him and understanding the power that he has in his hands, I already knew because of his dad. Loma's about to find out. He's about to become a believer. That's what I think. I think that he hasn't really experienced somebody in Teofimo's power. But when he's in the ring with Teo, he's gonna know that he's not in the ring with some chump. He's gonna know he's in the ring with a champion.
I think everything that Junior is saying and Teo is saying about Loma is 100% on point. You know what I mean? Loma has never faced nobody like Teo with the type of strength and the type of power that he has. Plus, like he says all the time, you know what I mean? A lot of dudes that go and fight Loma, they're scared already before they even step in the ring. They're scared. You can see it in their eyes. They're scared. They go in there like, oh, dude. Like he has this cloud over him and everybody's like, oh, it's Loma, it's Loma, it's Loma, wow. So people go in there with that. He doesn't have that at all. He's gonna take over, like he says, I'm gonna take it over, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do, and he's gonna make it look so easy that I think in a couple years, people are not even gonna talk about Loma no more. He might as well just retire after this, probably.
I want to make a toast for Teofimo Lopez. I'm very proud of you, and I want to say thank you very much for allowing me and our family to be a part of something great. I wish for prosperity for you, good health, and above all, love, because without love, we ain't have nothing in this world. That's my blessings to you. Thank you very much. I love you, Teofimo Lopez. Team Lopez, you know, the new champion.
To the champs. To the champ, man. To the champ. October 17, man. Undisputed.
In December of 2018, Teofimo Lopez's war of words began after he was victorious on the undercard of Lomachenko versus Jose Pedraza.
I was by the lobby just hanging out, and I see Lomachenko coming through, so I never introduced myself to him, so I said to him, hey, how you doing? I shaked his hand, and he just like ignored me.
I think he was a little bit drunk, and he started talking about his son, and he didn't like my reaction.
I've been from the streets, man, and I know when somebody doesn't like you, so I just turned around and I went back to him and I say, hey, man, you know what? We're gonna take over the show, and then my son is coming back, you know, to break your neck.
He said, my boy crush you, my boy eat you, and he come too close, and his friends take him and take him out.
Basically, they don't like to get talked to like that, so, you know, he took it personal. So if you want to take it personal, we take it personal.
I think it was very stupid. It's not intelligent, it's not smart. You're a grown man, you're a father. What are you doing?
That's when everything started. At that point on, it was war with Loma.
Of course, then I fighting with him. I remember what he did.
The two-time Olympic gold medalist is never one to forget. And throughout his pro career, that attitude combined with extraordinary grit has led to dominant performances no matter what obstacles stand in his way.
I never show my 100% my skill because always it was some little problem. A fight with Linares, I had a problem with my shoulder. If we remember Pedraza, it was my first fight after surgery. And Grola, I broke my hand, but I finished this fight. Some guys finished and said no mas. Now I'm healthy, I'm ready mentally for this fight, and I want to win. It will be best fight in my pro career. I will put all my skill on the table. I think it will be a very great fight.
Long before their title bout was even announced, Teofimo Lopez made it clear that his mission is to be unlike any opponent Lomachenko has ever fought.
I have a purpose, I have a goal, and I'm gonna achieve that goal. And can't nobody stop me from it.
We're gonna expose Loma. I know he's a fraud. Loma's going in there scared. It won't go past 5 rounds.
I'm not looking at Loma, I'm looking through him. Time to get him out. And when we go in that night, I'm gonna let you feel me. The only way out of that ring is through that that's in front of me. It's literally kill or be killed. And I'm gonna look at him, I'm gonna tell him, we're going to war. And you're gonna see it in my eyes. And at that moment, and at that very moment, I'm gonna you up. October 17th, ESPN, for All or Nothing. All or Nothing.
Oh.
In boxing, the concept that time-honored traditions drive the routines of training camp is a sacred one. And as each day passes, two of the most compelling fighters the division has ever seen seek to finish the fight before the fight,
Measure your punches, Chad.
at the pinnacle of their skills. Perhaps the concept of prize fighting itself was also inevitable. A constant human desire to test limits, combined with a primal need to root for something greater than oneself.
I'm an entertainer, man. Gotta entertain.
And over the course of the sport's history, the best have shown common denominators. Forging family,
We're gonna kill this guy.
longing, and adversity into something greater than themselves. It's how they hone their gift and prove that they have the ability to not just overcome any obstacles inside the ring, but the trials of life itself. On October 17th, Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez will enter a very different ring, diametrically opposed. One who has forged anger into unbeaten explosiveness.
What a big shot by Lopez!
The other, whose exact calculations overwhelm everything in his path. Yet they each embody a fundamental truth: that to succeed, one must stare down any foe and emerge from every corner with a belief that nothing cannot be beaten. One night, two futures, and the unified belt on the line.